flog him. So that's what they do. And then at 9 o'clock he's crucified. And it took him about 6 hours to die on the cross, which basically is pretty quick. I mean, there have been times recorded when people took a couple of days to die because it was a very slow death and very agonizing and brutal. The birds would land on you and pick at your eyes. It was, I just don't want to go into detail, especially since the Rev has a bad stomach today. So I don't want to,
make it any worse. Thank you.
That's true. But, and then, of course, he rises on the third day. When he comes back and reveals himself to the 11 disciples, there's always, then there's doubting Thomas. Thomas still refuses to believe that he's the risen Jesus Christ until Jesus said, put your fingers in the holes of my wrist. Actually, he said, in my wrist and the side where the lance was. And then he says something that no other disciple said. He says, my Lord, my God. Okay, which is the first time that Jesus was called God, not even by Peter. Okay? And which is also the same words that he utters just before he is killed many years later. He's surrounded by, I don't remember who, and they have spears and they're ready to kill him. And he looks up at the heavens and he says, my Lord, my God, and then they killed him. So that is the story of Easter. And now we get the Passover, which is, we all know, the exodus of the Jews out of Egypt when God rang down the 10 plagues. And finally, at the end, Pharaoh said, he kicks the Jews and Moses out of Egypt and says, get the hell out, Of course, he changes his mind later to chase them. And if you believe in the Old Testament stories, the Red Sea engulfs all of the Egyptian soldiers, save Pharaoh. Okay, and he goes back and he realizes that God, the God of the Jews and Moses, is God. Okay? And that's it, then the Jews, when they come to Sinai, God gets angry at them because Moses was up on Mount Sinai for 40 days and 40 nights. That seems to be a very common number in the Bible. Okay, remember Jesus, before he started his ministry, wandered in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights being tested by God and the devil. Okay, and when Moses came down with the 10 Commandments, he saw that the Jews were making merry and celebrating, and they fashioned a gold bull, and he threw the 10 Commandments at the bull, and supposedly the earth opened up and swallowed up all those who were basically partying and having a good time. And God forced the Jews to wander for 40 years, again the number 40, roaming in the desert, so that generation of Jews would die off, and the only ones to enter the promised land would be a new generation. And even Moses wasn't allowed to enter the promised land because he had questioned God at some point in the past, and God said, I will show you the promised land, but you are not going to be allowed to enter it. And he turned over the leadership of the Jewish people to Joshua, and Moses went up on the mountain and died, nobody knows where. It's a secret because they didn't want people to go and think Moses was a god and worship him. And that's your religious lesson for the day, ladies and gentlemen.
Very good, very good. I learned something. I
was able to teach the rebellious Rev?
Yes, you were. Rebellious Revs. There's too much of this. I want to hear some music.
No, you want to have a musical interlude before we get into politics. Okay?
I'm thinking about it. Let me think.
Well, I'm going to make coffee. Do you need more tea?
Yes, that would be nice. All right. Let me. Where is the music? Kind of hard to put on music if I didn't put it on. Not good. Okay, let's go see why we don't have music. Okay, we're playing today once again eye pluggers, and those who don't know, we represent them, and we play a lot of new music of new artists trying to make it. A lot of them are from Europe, and others are from all over the world, from the rest of the world. And let's see, what are we going to do? Oh, let's see. First song we're going to play is, what is this going to be? It's going to be, the name of the group is Time Bell. The name of the song is Apollo. All right, let's see what that is. The group is from Switzerland.
Like a bullet in my chest, you're written, bound, and etched forever in my mind. We are fading in our hands, lost somewhere in wasteland, not knowing up from down. But when the walls are caving in, the world keeps turning. We got the love, we got to love. No, I will never let you go. All the walls won't make me fold. It is never easy. I'll follow you, Apollo. No, I will never let you go. Give it time and we will grow. Ain't no fun and easy. I'll follow you, Apollo. I'll follow you, Apollo. I wear my heart on my sleeve. You do the same for me when autumn comes around. So when the walls are caving in, the world keeps turning. We got the love, we got to love. No, I will never let you go. All the walls won't make me fold. It is never easy. I'll follow you, Apollo. No, I will never let you go. Give it time and we will grow. Ain't no fun and easy. I'll follow you, Apollo. I'll follow you. So don't pull the rug from underneath us. We're in trouble, but we got the love. Don't pull the rug from underneath us. Crashing down fast and scratch all his glass. But what are we now if we never tried? What are we now? I'll never let you go. Give it time and we will grow. It is not supposed to be easy. No, I will never let you go. Give it time and we will grow. Ain't no fun and easy. I'll follow you, Apollo. I'll follow you, Apollo. You Apollo. It is never easy. I'll follow you, Apollo. I'll follow you, Apollo. You Apollo. Ain't no fun and easy. I'll follow you, Apollo. I'll follow you, Apollo.
Okay, that was Tim Bell. The name of the song is Apollo. The next song we're going to play now is from Canada. The name of the group is, Vancouver Intercultural Orchestra. So I'm assuming this is going to be a musical. I hope you enjoy it.
Very nice. I know. Song.